One of the most rewarding things in running is achieving a goal you once thought impossible. Now the sub 30 10k is something I could have never have dreamed of, but it's something I've been working towards for the last 6 years, ever since I got into running. When you achieve a goal, the goalposts move. Run faster, run further. Crossing a finish line after a race where everything comes together is, in what my opinion, makes running the greatest individual sport on earth. I got into running during a period that reshaped millions of lives across the world, the COVID pandemic. During that time of uncertainty, the pursuit of continuous improvement in my running kept me driven and gave me purpose. When parkrun comes back, I want to be first finisher.
Parkrun, my first ever parkrun win.
Next week, I'm going to run my first 100k week. But one goal I'd never imagined setting back then was a sub 30 10k. 10 back-to-back kilometer splits in 3 minutes or less. In 6 years of running, hundreds of PBs later, this once deemed impossible, unthinkable target is now within reach. Sub 30. Today marks attempt number 1.
Good morning. It is Friday, the day before the race. I'm just out for a little bit of a shakeout run. I can't lie, the nerves have started to kick in. About to go up to Newcastle this afternoon. It's about a 5-6 hour journey, so yeah, I want to make it worth it. The sub 30 minute goal has been something that's been on my radar for a long time, and if I'm totally honest, it's been one of those targets where I never really knew if I'd even be able to get to that level, so I'm excited to at least give it my best shot this weekend. I've got 23 seconds to find off my current PB from the Vitality 10k. The race I've entered looks stacked. There's about 10 to 12 guys that are faster than me that have times around 29:30 to 30 minutes exactly. So the plan is jump on the train figuratively in the race and get pulled around to a sub 30. That's the game plan anyway. So something I'm really excited to announce is a brand that I've been working with since I started my YouTube and Instagram channel back in 2021 is Say Sky, who you may know are a brand from Copenhagen. They make some really cool high quality apparel focused on the design, elevating running culture. They support a lot of athletes across the world, and I'm excited to announce that they have chosen to support me in the Rumble to Rotterdam. So let's get ready to the Rumble to Rotterdam part 4 in collaboration with Say Sky. If you want to check out their incredible apparel, then you can use code BIR15 to get 15% off. This felt like a really good brand to get on board in terms of collaboration. All the apparel you'll see in today's video and the videos in the lead up to Rotterdam will be from the lovely guys at Say Sky. So I'll leave a link down below if you want to check out their awesome running apparel. There we go, 6k, little shakeout. Can't lie, I felt pretty tired, but so that is exactly how I felt the day before the 5k PB recently. So I'm not too worried. I only did 6k, so hopefully by tomorrow I should freshen up a little bit. But yeah, just going to get showered, changed, and then head up to Newcastle. 5 hours on the train, eh? Things I do for a quick race. We're up in Newcastle, ready for the 10k in the morning. Well, I'm going to end up there, the top of the podium. Why, man? Made it to Newcastle. Come up yesterday for the 10k this morning. I'm hoping to break the 30-minute barrier. I'm a bit scared because it means I've got to run the first 5k in under 15 minutes and then do it again for another 5k. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, I can't lie, but we've got a beautiful Newcastle morning today, as you can see. Nice and gloomy. It's not raining at the moment, and we've got the Tyne Bridge just behind me here. So all of the landmarks, and we literally stayed in an Airbnb about 400 meters from the start line. So yeah, it couldn't have got any better. I'm just going to get my number and then I'll start my warm-up because I've got about 50 minutes until the start of the race. It's going to come around quick. Lovely, thank you very much. Check. There we go. Number 18. My lucky number's 6, so almost.
That's not my best work.
Done?
No, I got 2 more to go.
2 more to go. Some behind the scenes. That's what happens when Meg doesn't turn up. Liam's doing my numbers on the back for a bit of context. That's the hard part done. Managed to get my numbers on. Now I've got about 35 minutes, so I'm going to do a little bit of a warm up, and then the start line is just behind me. So yeah, need to get into the right mindset and give it my best. It's so cold.
That's a nice jacket, by the way.
It's a very nice jacket, yeah. Thank you very much, Say Sky, for decking me out. Warm up done, 9 minutes till takeoff. I'm proper nervous today, I can't lie. But the plan is to go with the front pack, hold on for dear life. The way I like to race 10Ks is to split them into 4K and then 8K and then the last 2K. So the first 4K for me is all about just settling in, not get carried away. The middle 4K to 8K I like to lock into the pace, and then the last 2K I just give it everything I've got. So yeah, that's the plan I'm taking into today's race. Hang on for dear life and hopefully come in around sub 30. That's the A goal. The B goal is 30.22, which is my PB, and the C goal is just to bank a really good training run ahead of the Rotterdam Marathon. So yeah, time to get started. Woohoo! Good to go. Oh, it's getting busy already.
Mr. Ben is running. He's actually targeting this race and looking for a sub 30 run. He's got a good pack of athletes around that sub 30 minute mark to just jump in, switch off and kick some kilometres away.
Ben, looking strong.
And what a run for Campbell that is, across the line. Now, where is Ben Felton going to be in this as well?
Oh, it's going to be tight. Ben Felton, he's got about 10 seconds on the clock left before that sub 30 minute barrier is going to be just outside. But he just comes across the line now. Oh, he's just outside.
So close. It's a PB for him, and I tell you what, it's a good run now. I think he'll probably be a little bit disappointed because Ben was quite clear that this was a sub 30 minute attempt and he hasn't quite got that. But for me, Cam, that's a good run, 30:07 there.
5 seconds, that's all it was. I can't be disappointed though, that's the fastest I've ever run a 10K. About 15 seconds, maybe 17 seconds PB, so yeah, really happy with that. Great to come up to Newcastle. I just want to say a big thank you to the guys at Run Through for putting on the Top Flight series. The way this series works is, for the sort of sub-elite level runner in the UK, you can get into these races for free. They support you with £50 travel expenses, and you don't even pay for entry to run on the streets of Newcastle. So yeah, big shout out to them. Yeah, the sub 30 quest I guess continues. I'm disappointed but happy at the same time. It's just a strange feeling, but I'll get it next time. But yeah, 5 seconds till 5:06, brilliant. Actually on 5K.
Yeah, absolutely. Was it fun?
Yeah, no, she's not here. What was your name, sorry? Daniel Craig.
The name's Bond, James Bond.
Just run his sub 36, big PB for me as well.
Honestly, I'm really happy for you.
Good to see you, mate. Well done. Yes! It is not warm today, I tell you that. A little bit wet on the course, so yeah, I'm freezing now. Too many photos. Really nice to meet some people from up this side of the country. I was saying to Liam, it feels like we've come abroad. I don't know why. It just Newcastle is so far north that it just feels like we've come to a different country. But yeah, it's been a good morning. Very happy to run a PB, but got to get warm now. I'm going to do a cool down and then I'll give you a full debrief when we get back to the lovely Premier Inn.
Cool down, or is it a warm up?
Yeah, exactly, warm up. Sorry.
Starbucks around here somewhere.
Oh, not from around here, so I've got no idea, I'm afraid. Yeah, sorry. Don't know where the Starbucks is. I did used to work at Starbucks about 6 years ago in a drive-through in Colchester though, so...
Bit far.
Anyway, right, I'll see you in a bit, mate.
See you in a bit.
So the perks of a 9 o'clock race means breakfast was still open, so after that tragic start to the day with the Weetabix, proper full English, that's more like it. For all the shoe nerds out there, update on today's race shoes, look a little bit worse for wear. Puma DB8 Elite 4, first run out in them today, and very impressed. I really like the Puma Fast R3, and I think it's probably the faster shoe of the two, but for me, these are a lot more stable and kind of suit my running form a little bit. So yeah, as much as I love the Fast R3s, and I still think I would use those for 5k races, for anything longer, 10k half marathon, solid race option. Okay, so it's been about half an hour now since the race. Overall, I'm really chuffed with how it went. I would have loved to have gone underneath that 30-minute barrier, but it wasn't meant to be today. I set off with the front pack and just went for it, and that was always the aim going into the race. And to be honest, I probably went off a little bit too hot and suffered for it in the second half of the race. But I'll quickly go through my splits here on Coros. I'll put the official time here. Still don't know it just yet, but I think it was around 30:05, 30:06, so a big PB. My first kilometre was 2:53, so definitely sent the first kilometre maybe a little bit too hard. Second kilometre 2:56, 2:58, 2:57, 3:02, 2:55. So at 6k, I was on for sub 30. Everything was going really well. I went through 5k, I think, in around 14:48. So pretty perfect in terms of going under that barrier. I thought I could hang on for dear life, but unfortunately it just slipped away in the later half of the race. So at kilometre 7, 3:06, kilometre 8, 3:05, 3:05, and then I managed to rally a little bit for the last kilometre in 3:00. Let's have a little quick look at the heart rate data. How did I push it? Average 175, max was 182, and I think that actually came around the 5-6k point. I definitely felt from 6k onwards that I was redlining and I had to slow things down a little bit. And when you get sort of spat out the back of a race, it's always hard to maintain the pace. Overall, really chuffed with that. My fastest ever 10k. You can't be disappointed with a race when you run a PB. My first one of the year, and hopefully can now build into that, into the Barcelona half, which I have in February, and then the Rotterdam marathon in April, which is the big one. So yeah, big thank you to everyone who supported me in this build. The comments on the last video were great. I didn't quite get the sub 30 this time, but hopefully that encourages you to subscribe to the channel to see if I do it next time. I just want to say big thanks as well to Say Sky for supporting me in the build to Rotterdam. If you want to use the code BIR15, you can get 15% off. I wore the singlet today, which kind of has like a football jersey vibe, which I really like. And I also wore the half tights, which are really good because they have some good pockets for the gels. So when the longer races come, they'll come in handy. Meg's ringing me. Hello, Meg. You're right, I'm just filming the outro to my video at the minute. I'll call you back in a second. Bye. Cool. She should have been here, but she's not. It's her cousin's birthday, so we'll let her off. Shout out to Hannah, actually. It's her 34th birthday, Meg's cousin, and she asked me to give her a shout out. So happy birthday to Hannah Grinham. So we're post-race at the Centurion pub here in Newcastle. I heard if I split the G, Guinness will sponsor my next video, so let's give it a try. So close. But anyway, please drink responsibly. Until next time, aspire to run, run to inspire, and we'll see you again soon.